work to overcome the feelings of wanting to be accepted and feeling like you needed to be the superhero for everybody? Like, was it a certain book you read? Was it, a conversation you had? Like, what was it that kept you moving in the direction of where I came from? That ain't how I'm supposed to be rocking.
Just basically doing all, like you said, like I said, I was doing all that. Like I said, I did all that just for me to feel the same way I felt again.
Mm.
Like it was basically, basically it was a circle I went in, and then it's like, okay, if I do the same thing, the outcome gonna be the same thing. You know what I'm saying? So insanity is you doing the same thing and expecting a different outcome.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I had to distance myself, and I had to grow within myself. I had to find myself, like for real.
And what you think that when you say that, because people gonna listen at this and say, "Dang, fine, what do you mean by that?" Because a lot of times, even in ministry too, we say stuff and we expect people to kind of already know what that means. Like, just believe. What that mean? Like, you gotta tell me what that mean. What does that look like? Does believing look like? Like, what does it look like? So when you say you had to find yourself, was it certain things you did to find yourself? Was it like, what do you mean by that?
Basically, I mean, like, finding myself is knowing my purpose, like, and then acting on it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Things ain't as easier said than done, you know. So I had to put some things down. I had to let some people go, and I had to really tap in a different. I had to find a different route.
Yeah.
You know, I had to figure out some things like, man, look, okay. When I found out that I was going in certain circles, I believe, and it's just been knowing my purpose and trying to figure out, like even now sometimes you get in a situation of you be down sometimes and you just be feeling like why this, why that, but you know what I'm saying? I go as far as in finding myself, finding God, like finding freedom, like within myself, like not having to look over my shoulders everywhere I go, not having to depend on nobody, like just being able, and then also being like on my vision, seeing different things, and seeing the world for what it is, and knowing that my purpose is to help and do things, like basically finding myself, finding my purpose.
Yeah.
You know, and acting on it.
Yeah.
You know.
That's what's up. Heck yeah. So we got a couple more things, man, and I think this one gonna be big, because I think this topic here is one a lot of people struggle with, and it's forgiveness. So so going through that, like, okay, you 15. When you really found out the truth of, like, dang, bro died. Like, one, did you forgive yourself? And then, two, have you forgiven your father? And if it's deep. Have you forgiven yourself for what happened? And then two, have you forgiven your father? So we can tackle that first one. Have you forgiven yourself for the situation that happened? And if the answer is yes to it, of course, I'm gonna ask you, what did that process look like?
You know, honestly, like, forgiveness, man, like you said, that's a big one, man. That's one. That's a whole nother. That's a whole nother ball game. I ain't gonna lie, boy. I'm still praying and asking God to help me with that, because, like, you know, you can say you forgive somebody or you forgave yourself, and then when a situation occurs, it's like, okay, I said I forgave myself, or I said I forgave this person. Why I still feel the same, you know? So as far as me forgiving myself, I wouldn't say forgave myself. I say accepted it. I accepted, you know what I'm saying, what happened. And even now, like, I see the dude and I'll be like, damn, I want to say something to him or whatever. Like, he even came to my church one time. Like, was in my church while we were praising God, whatever. And I believe he serving God, doing whatever, and walking in his purpose also. But,
what dude?
The dude that I hit.
Oh, so he didn't pass away?
No, he didn't. He died and they brought him back to life.
Okay, so okay, cool. Okay,
yeah.
So okay, I was gonna say, whoa, boy, you just scared me. You said you seen him.
Yeah,
okay.
He didn't die. He made it, and I thank God that he did make it.
100%.
Because, you know, that would have been a homicide, murder case, or slaughter, or whatever, however the case may be. But by the grace of God, I only got charged with aggravated battery with a deadly weapon with great bodily harm. You know, and I think that carried a 15-year sentence. But man, with the grace of God and the mercy that he had on me and my purpose, he already knew that all it was gonna take that one time.
Yeah, you want, yeah.
Yeah, that's all it's gonna take for you. This right here gonna put you in your place. But even with that, like, I probably got into a couple fights or whatever, but it wasn't me out there trying to rep, trying to be the person I was, taking everybody's battles and that or whatever. It was just on some, okay, I'm fresh out, you know what I'm saying? I'm for the parties, and then also the drunk stuff, you know, and
stuff
happen or whatever. But yeah, back on the topic of forgiveness, man, like I said, that's a big topic. So I wouldn't say I forgave myself, but I learned how to accept things and try to move on. And even with my father's situation right now, like, the nigga came, when I got out of prison, somehow he ended up getting one of my friend's phone number. I don't know, I guess he reached out to my mom on Facebook. You know, Facebook do a lot of things.
Yeah.
So he ended up reaching out to me, and we ended up talking or whatever. Then he disappeared again, and then we ended up reconnecting again, and then he moved to Gainesville. So it was like, okay, I'm gonna try to get this bond, try to see what's up. You know? I ain't gonna say, okay, I want nothing to do with it, this, that, and the other. But, you know, I try to accept it for what I am. He said he went to prison, he moved to New York and all that, and that's the reason why. But, you know, if you want, you make time and you make time for what you want, like, for sure. You know what I'm saying? So I just accepted it. And I figured out it was a purpose behind it also. So had he been in my life and been the man that he was supposed to be, I could say I probably wouldn't went through half of the stuff that I went through, as far as in the hood things. You know, because I would have had, I feel like I would have had a little support. I would have been like on the side where, okay, my eyes open a little bit and I got a little bit of guidance. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like I wouldn't never went to prison. That's my biggest thing. And I feel like I wouldn't have to do the things I did leading up to my life now. But looking all back at it, you know, like I said, I gotta forgive, but it's hard. And it's just like sometimes like even now, like this man, I got his phone number right now, you know what I'm saying? And the nigga live in Orlando, and you know, I used to always wonder, do I got sisters, whatever. I talked to my sister now, I found out a couple years ago I had a sister, and I be talking to her, whatever, and she feel the same way I feel. You know what I'm saying? So we connected like that.
Yeah, for sure.
So he had to move, like I said, he moved to Gainesville, we connected, we tried to tried that son, father, son, like, bond or whatever. And then it's just like, okay, he moved back to Orlando, and it was like, okay, now my eyes open. I'm like, every time we talk, you talking about females, you talking about weed, talking about getting drunk.
Yeah.
And now the life that I live now, I don't engage in that stuff. So now that ain't a topic no more, we really don't got nothing to talk about.
Nothing in common.
You know what I'm saying? And when I did, I asked him, because I ain't never met his daddy, or none of that, like none of his side of the family. I met his mama and things like that, but I don't know his side of the family. So when I asked him about it, it felt like he ain't really want to talk about it. He ain't really, so I don't really know what to expect from that. So
yeah,
you know,
yeah, man, forgiveness is tough, and it's so funny, bro. What helped me? Cause my dad died dead now. He died in 2010. So for me, it was like kind of the same thing. When I get out of high school, man, I'm gonna have money. I'm gonna have my own car, I can cultivate a relationship with him. Buy him a cell phone, and we can, I'm going to put forth the effort to have the relationship.
Right, exactly, because that's what we seek. That's
for sure.
That's what like anybody, you play hard all you want to, but you want a relationship with your daddy. You want a good relationship with your daddy, dog. Yeah. Because ain't no, it's only one of them.
For sure. Same thing with a mother. And when he died in 2010, he got killed. And I'm 16 years old, sophomore in high school. And I'm confused and mad, because I'm like, dang, now I don't got, like, that opportunity just got stripped away from me. So it's like, so then that's when, to be honest with you, still at this time now, and I ain't even cried at his funeral. So still at this time, I'm carrying around the unforgiveness. But I don't know, I ain't forgave him, because it ain't like I'm mad or nothing like that. I'm just going about life. And as I get older, 21, have my daughter, 22, 23, 20, and I start seeing the effects of it. Like, dang, man, I still can't give love. Like, I still can't receive love. Like, when people tell me they love me, I be like, all right, okay, like, I'm sure you being truthful, but I don't really believe it. And even with women, they would come over and do certain stuff, being a woman, and I would reject it. I remember to this day, a young lady came over to my house, and I was dealing with her, and she was folding my clothes and washing stuff and washing dishes, and I was like, bro, get out, what are you doing? Like, I just couldn't receive it, because I'm like, bro,